Peace fam, it's your girl Kia, aka the Concrete Rose, and I'm back with another video. It has been a while since I have done a carpool, since I have checked in with the energy for everybody, myself included, because like I tell y'all, I do not speak from a place of hierarchy. I recognize myself as being a part of the collective. I recognize myself as being, a part of the universal consciousness. So, I also pull cards for myself. I can also benefit from the information that I share with y'all. But yeah, I'm here today because I felt this push, I felt this urge to speak. Yesterday was a pretty heavy emotional day. Just observing the world, right? I feel like we are all, whether internally or externally, experiencing changes. Some changes are more intense than others. Some changes are more immediate than others. Little Leo in the back, or should I say big Leo, honey, he come with a lot of energy. But yeah, I think that a lot of us collectively are going through a lot of shifts and changes within our life, within our internal world, that is also manifesting out into the external world as well. And so if you are somebody who is going through a lot of changes, you are experiencing a lot of changes and things like that, I just want to let you know that you are not alone. It is all of us. We are shifting and changing, because that is just what comes with life. That is what comes with growth. We are not the same version of ourselves that we were a year ago, 2 years ago, freaking a month ago. You get what I'm saying? Like every single day you wake up, you have another chance, another day to evolve and to grow into the highest version of yourself, and if you are somebody who is on this journey of personal growth, of transformation, of self-love, self-acceptance, every single day you are going to change and grow, even if you have emotional days, even if you have days that feel stagnant, or you maybe it doesn't feel like the best. Even within those days, you're still learning something, and I know it's kind of difficult to extract the lesson when you're in the midst of the lesson, but when you come out of it, it's always best to journal. It's always best to self-reflect and to ask yourself, like, what did I learn out of that, right? So yeah, something that I have been really sitting with and experiencing, especially because of this Leo new moon that we have been experiencing, something that I've really been going through is, and this is all going to tie into the message. Well, at least I feel like, honey, because I feel called to speak on this, right? But something that is very profound that I have been really sitting with for the past couple days is my ability to speak, my ability to be raw and honest in my expression, and it doesn't have to come out in a bitchy type of way, but just being honest about how I feel and what I'm experiencing and what I'm going through, I feel like has really, really helped me over these last couple days. And yes, it may ruffle a couple feathers. People may not approve of it. People may not like it. People may not, it doesn't really fucking matter. Like there has to be, like, you get to a point in your journey where it's no longer about seeking approval from the outside world. You just have to do the things. Like, you just have to do it because that's what the fuck you want to do, right? Like, you're just doing shit because that's what your spirit called you to do. That's what your soul called you to do. That's what was pushing you. Um yeah, that's like that driving force, that fire beneath you. You get what I'm saying? I'm currently 26 years old. I am pushing 30, okay? Very close to 30. My birthday is in January. I will be 27 soon. And something that I feel, or something that I desire very deeply, is for my 30s to be the greatest years of my fucking life. Not in a monetary way, even though, fingers crossed, honey, right? I think we all desire, right, to be financially set, okay? But what I truly feel is my 30s are gonna be the years where I just do whatever the fuck I want to do, say whatever the fuck I want to say, and I just live in my fullest self, you know? Yeah, a lot of my 20s has been me people pleasing. It has been me adjusting and compromising. I was a mom at 20, got pregnant at 19, became, actually had birth at 20. And so all of my 20s has been dedicated to raising these little kids, right? Specifically daughters. And something that I'm really like, as I see them growing up and as I see them transforming, it again like lights this fire under my ass to just be so fucking like raw in my expression. It does not matter what everyone else is saying. I just have to do the thing, because as my babies are growing up, I need to show them that mommy embraced her womanhood, mommy embraced her voice, mommy embraced her truth, and so maybe if you're watching this video, right, maybe you're a parent, a mom, or a dad, or maybe you're just somebody who is a huge influence on other people. The way that you live your life influences other people. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities that affect other people, right? Like when you do something, it sets off a chain reaction for other people in your life or in your environment, right? So that's just the first part of the message. Like, do what the fuck you want to do despite what other people say. As long as you're not out here hurting and harming nobody, as long as you're doing it from a place of love, wisdom, and truth, as long as you are birds coming in as confirmation, right? As long as you are standing 10 toes down on what you truly believe and what you truly know, that's all that matters, right? And then, like there's this quote that says, be who it is that you truly are and let the world adjust. Like I feel like I'm definitely in that period of just allowing people around me to just adjust, and I'm just showing up as me, right? So yeah, let's get into the cards. I'm gonna be pulling one card from each deck. I have 3 decks here, and the way that I interpret messages is through imagery. So I like to look at the pictures, and the pictures tell me a story for, what it is that I need to know. My cat is currently trying to jump up on my counter, and I'm not allowing him to. So if y'all hear him whining, that is why. All right. Let's get into it. I already said my prayers and everything before I even started this video. So yeah, let's just see what comes out for us as a collective. Trilogy of Light is the first card. First thing I'm picking up on is this sun and the fact that it's 3 here. Divine communication, divine guidance, you know, coming into union with your higher self, and with that God energy consciousness, you know. God is a force. It is an energy that surrounds all of us. God is in everything, you know. God is the thing that is allowing everything to be and everything to exist, right? All right. And then let's get another card. And if y'all see me looking over here, I'm just looking outside. I put my blinds up, and yeah, the sun is just shining today. Like I said, like yesterday almost was like very emotionally intense. It was like a purging, a necessary balancing of energy. Liberation, can't make it up. Liberation here. And what the fuck was I just talking about? Okay, period. Come on. All right, and we're gonna pull an affirmation. I love when confirmation just comes out because it just lets me know I'm just like I'm not fucking talking out of my ass. I love that. What does I want to say? Oh, this says receive. Girl, why did I think this says secure? But this says receive. It says receive. Okay. So, and then we have the moon here at the top representing intuition. Okay. But it says receive. We are taught to give more, open more, share more, be more. But to receive takes courage. For receiving is a subtle, subconscious act of admitting that we cannot do it all, and we can. What if we were to realize the very art of giving is perfected in the craft of receiving? What if the secret to giving more is to allow yourself to fully, wholeheartedly, and unapologetically receive? And the way that I interpret that card, right, is like, again, being able to be fully liberated within yourself and being able to walk out into the world as your most authentic self is so very important. And allowing the room to adjust, allowing people to receive who it is that you wholeheartedly are without shame. Without shame. There will be some people who cannot receive what you have to give, right? There would be some people that don't want to receive what you have to give. And that is okay. That is okay. Understanding that we all carry a divine light within us. Understanding that we all have a unique, I was gonna say a specific purpose. So, you know, maybe somebody feels like they have a specific purpose, like you know exactly what you want to do, but you're almost scared to do that thing, or you are hesitant to do that thing because of how you feel like people will receive that. But we all have a unique purpose. We all have a unique calling. We all have something unique within us that we are meant to share, right? But also not just share, but also we're meant to be liberated in that thing. I've been seeing a lot on social media about, you know, embracing your weirdness, you know, embracing the things that are kind of quirky about you, right? And within that embracing of your truest self, you become liberated. You become, I'm telling you, like, I just keep seeing this fire. I keep just feeling the element of fire. Maybe there's a fire sign that is watching this, or you have some type of fire placements. But yeah, like there is like this fire that is allowing you to be liberated. You know, you've been through the fire. You've been through the fire and it has liberated you. Um like it's like this back and forth, you know, like you step out and then you come back, and then you step out and then you come back, and then you step out and then you come back. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And maybe this is that Leo new moon energy like really coming in right now, but we're not doing that. We're not backtracking on what we feel is our purpose, what we feel is our calling. You know, I feel like, and I can speak from personal experience, right? Like in different phases of my life, I have had okay, burp coming through as confirmation, baby. But in certain phases of my life, I have had these nudges to do a specific thing, and that has deeply liberated me to move on to my next phase, to my next era. And so, you know, there could be a lot of fear and like hesitancy around like what you want to do, or you know how you want to show up in the world. Do not fear making mistakes. Do not fear being embarrassed. Do not fear the humility that comes with growth. You know, like um, every successful person that you know has had to be the rebel at some point in their story. Every successful person that you know has had to be the unorthodox one. They've had to be the one that goes against the grain. They've had to be the cringy one. They've had to be the one that everyone was looking at like, really? They're doing that? Really? They're creating that? Really? But through that, they still became successful, you know? And so there is this need to get rid of the fear, get rid of the anxiety that comes with following your dreams and following your goals and standing in your truth, you know, speaking your truth, standing in your truth, really being liberated by your art, your creativity, you know, the things that you want to do, say, publish, create. Get rid of the fear, get rid of the fear of embarrassment and the fear of humility. It comes with the process, okay? Like it does, it comes with the territory. If you want to be successful, and success looks different for everybody, right? Like success for me, let me just speak on me. Success for me looks like me doing the things that I want to do, because growing up I was that people pleaser. I was, you know, I just said all of that right at the beginning of the video. And so do not get bogged down on your journey out of fear of looking, I'm hearing new, you know. Don't get like don't get discouraged on your journey because of how you think other people will perceive you and what other people will think. You know, be open to receiving the people that truly resonate with you. You know, be open to that. You know, don't try to, and then also with this affirmation card, right? Like how it was saying, to receive takes courage, right? Having the courage to release the things that don't really see you having the courage to release the things that don't really honor you, is what I'm hearing. You know, like, all you have to do is stand in your light, stand in your truth, be connected to your higher self, which is already connected to the God consciousness all around us, and just stand firm in that. And I'm seeing like a reflection, right? And like through you embodying your light, embodying your truth, embodying who it is that you authentically are, you're going to meet reflections of yourself. You're going to meet, sorry, I got the window open, but you're going to meet people that are also doing that, people that are also, you know, in that energy and, you know, vibrating on that frequency. You will be surprised by the doors that will open for you when you just trust in yourself, trust in your own abilities, trust in your own, you know, your own mojo, baby, your own mojo. Trust in your own fucking mojo. Trust in what it is that you have to offer the world. It doesn't have to look like everybody else. It doesn't have to sound like everybody else. As long as you're being authentic to you, that's all the fuck that matters. Okay? But yes, y'all, I love y'all so much. And yeah, this new timeline that we're on, y'all, it's all about liberation. It's all about authenticity. I've been saying this shit for like, I want to say like 2 years at this point. Okay, maybe I've said it in different ways through different modalities. You know, this is the same shit that I've been saying for 2 years, cards or no cards. Okay, like, this new timeline that we are living on, y'all, it is about embracing your most authentic self and allowing the environment around you, allowing the world, the people, whatever, to adjust. Just be yourself, and the right people, places, and things will naturally find you. All right, but I love y'all so much. Peace, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.